Hey now, Jordan Wright, back with some more Tales from the Road. In the last video, I talked about my love of Amsterdam and some of my favorite experiences there. If you're interested in exploring more places around the Netherlands, then this video is for you. Today I'm sharing 5 of my favorite places to visit outside of Amsterdam. I first have to mention my gracious hosts George and Maria, who have hosted me on many of my visits to the Netherlands and have introduced me to many of these places over the years. Zaanse Schans. At least that's my poor attempt at pronouncing it. Nevertheless, here you'll find historic windmills, wooden houses, working mills, and the beautiful Dutch countryside. One of the coolest things is that in addition to walking along this 19th century village, you can actually go inside several of the windmills to see how they use the power of the wind to crush grain, mix paint pigment, and even cut wood. There are shops here where you can pick up souvenirs and even watch demonstrations of how they make wooden clogs. Visiting here truly is like stepping back in time. I've gone at least 3 times over the years. You can get here by taking a bus from Amsterdam Centraal all the way to Zaandam. If you're a fan of Van Gogh, you won't want to miss this, as it has the second largest Van Gogh collection in the world. It also has work by other modern artists such as Picasso, as well as a magnificent outdoor sculpture garden. One of the things I loved most about visiting this museum was the experience getting there. In order to get from the parking lot to the museum, you pick up a bicycle and ride it along the path through the woods. If you take public transport, you also have the option of getting dropped off at the museum entrance. You can get here by taking a train from Amsterdam Centraal to Wageningen Station, then taking bus 108 to Otterlo, then change to bus 106 to the Kröller-Müller Museum stop. It's about an hour and a half to 2 hours travel time. If you want to experience an authentic Dutch city, check out Utrecht. Utrecht is a quaint village in the center of the Netherlands, full of shops, boutiques, art, and culture. It almost seems like a mini Amsterdam. It has the beautiful canals, historic buildings, but is much smaller than Amsterdam. Being small, it's a very walkable city. There are lots of historic monuments to check out, including the Dome Tower, which you can see from anywhere in the city. In fact, the Dome Tower is the tallest church tower in the Netherlands. One of the things that makes Utrecht so unique are the wharfs that line the canals. And along the wharfs are wharf cellars that have now been converted into cafes and restaurants. I highly recommend dining in one of the wharf cellars. It's definitely something to experience. Very cool atmosphere. Another thing I love about Utrecht is that compared to most world cities, you really can explore it in just one day. And it's only half an hour by train from Amsterdam Centraal to Utrecht Centraal train station. Of course, Holland is known for its tulips, among other flowers. Driving along the countryside, you can see fields of tulips and hyacinths. Not only can you see them, you can smell them. One of the things I remember so vividly was the potent fragrance that you smelled while driving by these fields of tulips and hyacinths. You can also often see them from the train when en route to other destinations, but it all depends on the time of year, with April being the best month to see them in bloom. Now, if you're looking for a destination with lots of tulips, then you'll want to check out Keukenhof. Located in Lisse, it's one of the world's largest flower gardens. Here you'll be able to see tulips, hyacinths, irises, and many other flowers. Keukenhof is only open to the public for 8 weeks, from mid-March to mid-May. You can get there by bus from the Haarlem train station. Well, I've saved the biggest one for last, the Delta Works. This is the largest flood protection system in the world. With 13 integrated sections, it's a complex system of dikes, dams, and sliding gates that was built to prevent another flood like the North Sea flood of 1953. It's a massive structure to behold. There are also several great restaurants nearby where you can stop in for lunch or dinner. And because it's on the water, there is excellent seafood to be had. Now, getting there is a little under 2 hours by car or 4 hours by train from Amsterdam Centraal. So, those are just 5 of my favorite things I've explored around the Netherlands. Do you have any places you've explored in the Netherlands that I didn't mention? If so, leave me a comment below. Let me know. If I haven't been there, I'll definitely check it out next time. Until then, I'll be back soon with more Tales from the Road.